Okay, welcome back to Python. This is Unit 2. This is part 1 of probably many series videos for this chapter. It's a very big chapter and it's a lot to learn. So let's get started. We're going to be talking about values and data types. This is basically lesson 1. And we're going to be using the print function again. So you go print. And there is what we call type. And type allows us to figure out what type of data we're working with. And if you notice, here I have print type hello world. Type's going to tell me what type of data am I working with. And oops, I messed up there. Okay. And inside of double quotes is known as a string of characters. Okay. And that's what we call, anytime you have anything in double quotes, we call it a string. Whether it's characters, whether it's numbers, whatever, in double quotes, it's a string. So when I run this, notice it says class str, which stands for string. So I know whatever I have in here, it's going to be a string because it's in double quotes, and this type just tells me this is a string. So let's try another one. Let's do print type, and let's just put 17. Okay. So I have print type 17. Notice there's no quotes or parentheses or double quotes around 17. And notice it says, hey, this is an int, an integer, a number without a decimal. Okay, so the first one is a string because it's in double quotes. It comes out as a bunch of characters. The next one that has no quotes, but it's a number, it represents an integer, okay, or an int. Notice if I do type 17 again in double quotes, it will actually should say string because it's in double quotes. This is like character 1 and character 7. That's basically what the computer thinks about it. And notice it says it's string. So without the quotes, it's just an integer. Inside of quotes, it's a string of characters or numbers. Okay. We have other ones, unless someone wants you to experiment with. And we go type, and maybe like 3.5. Okay. And since we worked with integers before, remember this one was an integer, numbers without decimals. What happens if it has numbers with decimals? So let's run this. And notice it says it's a float. And it stands for floating point. Okay. So numbers with decimals is considered a floating point. So these are our data types that Python has that you can work with. Let's see if there are other ones. So it doesn't like true. Okay. Let's see if it makes it there. But it does like true with a capital T. So, and this says bool. Okay, so true is bool, and it stands for Boolean. Okay, Boolean. Some people call Boolean. True, it's either true or false. Same thing if I change this to false. I'll tell you what, I'll just copy this. Paste. And if I just change that to false and run it, again we have two Boolean values. So true and false are Boolean values. Okay, and then we just use BOOL. And go ahead and experiment when you do this lessons. There are probably other types that you don't know about. I think one of the things you're supposed to Google. And let's see, is there anything for Okay, so even single quotes says it's a string. Okay, so whether it's in double quotes or single quotes, notice I put single quotes around the A, it's a string. Okay, so we could use the type function to figure out what data types we are working with. So if it comes a point where you don't know what you're working with, you can go ahead and just type it in the type function, and the type function will tell you exactly what you're working with. Okay, so next we're going to move on, and we're going to go into what we have, triple quotes. Okay, string enclosed in either a triple quote or a single quote and double quotes. Let's see what happens with that. Okay, so I'm going to do a print, and I'm going to put double quote, single quote, and I'm going to put oh no. Okay, and let's see what happens with that. Notice oh no is in single quotes. Okay, notice because we have single quotes inside of that. If I take out the single quotes and just keep it in regular double quotes and do that, remember I just get oh no without any quotes. Remember, the quotes are not printed out. What if I put double quote, and see that is an error. Okay, you can't have double quote. How about if I do a single quote on the outside and a double quote on the inside? Okay, notice the double quote is printed. So if you want double quotes to be printed, you put a single quote and then two double quotes, close with a single quote. Or if you want a single quote, you put two double quotes with a single quote on the inside. Okay. So that is the purpose of printing double quotes and single quotes. You can do something like this. Let's say we create a memory location called message, and we could use triple quotes like this. 1, 2, 3. This message will Okay, so what that does, it takes this message, notice it's in triple quotes, it puts it into message. Okay, so message now holds that entire string of characters. And if I just go print message, now remember, think of message as a box. Message holds everything here on the right. So everything on the right is put into this box called message. And I want to print what's in that box. Okay. And notice this message will span several lines. Okay, that's by using triple quotes inside of a string and putting it into a memory location. And this memory location is a box, and it holds this entire 3 lines inside this box. And then it says print the box. Okay, so that's how triple quotes are used as well for multiple lines. A couple other things in this chapter. We are down to like 10 minutes. This is a 15-minute video. So let's talk about print and numbers. If I do 42,000, okay, and I hit run, it's 42,000. What happened if I put a comma there? Okay, does it recognize a comma? and it does not. It puts 42, 0. It takes this as like a point. Okay. So be careful with commas. Okay. That takes us up to Lab 1. And again, Lab 1, you are to go ahead and do Lab 1. Work on the type. Figure out if there's any more types. You could Google types. Okay. I'm going to wrap this Unit 1 up here with Lab 1. And we'll pick up with variables for Unit 2. Have a nice day. Continue programming and exploring.